Well, welcome back to Blinky's Dungeon. Well, first order of business is the junk guitar. You may have noticed that I didn't make the deadline, but as I told you before, um, I wasn't trying to win the prize anyway. So the junk guitar is still kind of sitting around waiting for, waiting for certain feet. I've roughed in the bridge, and I have a nut blank glued up, and we're gonna grind on my nut and grind on my bridge, and we'll still do that, and we'll spend a little quality time together. But right now, and I'm just gonna rant and bitch, and while I'm taking a break from watching from watching Ben Crow's 12-hour custom build. I'm in like hour 3 now, and I'm taking a break from that. But and thinking that perhaps I as well should engage in some sustained polysyllabic communication with the rest of the guitar community. So here I am, doing it again. My current chore, and by the way, when I get through with this, I have a fucked up motorcycle gas tank to straighten out and repaint. But and if you want to see me do that, I'll video that, I guess. But it's not going to be that interesting, most of it. I have here I measured it up. I believe it's a 28 millimeter K-Hin carburetor. I'm not very impressed with it. It's kind of junky, actually. That I'm going to rebuild. The rebuild kit. Now, it's a I don't know if you can see this, keister. Yeah, I know. However, if you're working on a Japanese carburetor, I actually recommend these. They're pretty good. Um, all the parts are to spec. They're not funky. Everything's threaded right. Anyway, I'm not really talking about the carburetor right now. If any of you, I'm going to video it probably. And if any of you want to see, the inside of this crappy little Keihin carburetor, I will. Well, it's not crappy. It's not, but it's not a very nice carburetor. It's quite frankly, if I knew we were going to be keeping that bike and doing a lot with it, I would probably look for a Makuni to put on it. But that's just me, tweaking and playing with engines. Sorry about the junk guitar build. It's another, But then again, I mean, I might morph some of these builds. That now that there's no prize to be had, I probably will just stick a guitar pickup in it. But I actually like that little brass bridge. I'm thinking about that, and maybe I'm thinking about maybe just doing like a slide guitar kind of thing. My wife and my youngest kid are gone to camp right now, and I'm kind of bummed out because either one of them being gone leaves a big gap in my day, and both of them being gone together, it's tough. I guess in a way I'm being with her by disassembling her carburetor and cleaning all the out of it. I have a custom holster to build. Yeah. Oh yeah, here's my itinerary. I have a carburetor to rebuild. I have a gas tank to straighten out and repaint. I have a an almost 100-year-old pistol to restore, and I have several guitar things that I could be working on. Stratophone. Although right now it's got a Maestro neck on it. They're the same scale length, and it was easier for the moment to bolt on the Maestro neck and use it um, to actually get all the measurements and things laid out. Partially because I don't really give a shit about that neck. So if I mess it up, I'll still have the layout all done for the other one, and then I can, you know, but the Stratophone, I think the Stratophone is going to be, to tell you the truth, the way it's laying out and as cool as that neck is anyway, as flat as that neck is, I think this thing is going to actually get some low action and be a player. I think that it's going to be just fine. I think the Stratophone is definitely going to be a thing. So I guess the next thing I'll have to do is get off my keister and get on my keister. So I'm going to rebuild this carburetor, and you guys be well.